we got some big items we're going to share in a interesting but pick up focused episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Yes, this week is a pickups episode, but we have some pretty crazy stuff. Now, full disclosure, I was expecting all of the crazy stuff to show up by now. It hasn't, so I'm hoping that won't cause a delay in this episode because, you know, that's kind of the linchpin behind everything, but it'll be worth the wait, so just keep that in mind. We're going to start off with the stuff that I already have. And to start that off, we're going to go for some more buy one, get one goodness from Amazon. So an interesting trend that's been going on over the past year is Amazon and GameStop have done buy one, get one deals on games. Now, buy two, get one is pretty common. You see that a lot. Best Buy does it, Target does it, a lot of places have done buy two, get one. Buy one, get one on video games used to be pretty uncommon, but apparently not so much anymore. So, we have some buy one, get ones, and I got some interesting ones. You're going to laugh at some of them. And I'm going to start with the one that is worth the least. This is the only one that I didn't have like a perfect match, but it was close enough, so I'm like, sure. I mostly got it because I want to play it on bad games, and you never know, it might be more fun than you think it is. We have Garfield Lasagna Party on the Xbox Series X. So this is a Garfield party game. It's supposedly kind of like Mario Party. I picked it up for $13.50. So how Amazon does their buy one, get one is they just cut the price in half. Makes it nice and easy, simple. So that game was $13.50 for brand new copy. All these are brand new, sealed, which is great. So $13.50 for Garfield Lasagna Party. Even if it's not a great game, if I can get a few hours out of it, it's worth that. Next is a game I do own, but does come with a DLC, which I don't have currently, and I wanted a physical copy of it. And now I have it. So we have Cuphead on the Xbox One. Yes, I went with the Xbox copy, even though I do have a digital copy of Cuphead on Xbox. Mostly because A, it does come with the Delicious Last Course DLC, which I don't have. And B, I don't know, Cuphead just belongs on Xbox. It started on Xbox, it was exclusive for a long time, so I figured, you know what, I want to get the Xbox version. So, sadly, I can't keep it sealed if I'm going to use that DLC. I'm going to keep it sealed for now, but if I ever want to use the Delicious Last Course DLC, I'm going to have to open it up. But that's okay. Next up, we got some PS5 games, and these look interesting. I picked them up because I've heard good things, and I figure, you know what, it's worth giving them a shot, because I'm always trying to increase that PS5 library when I can with some interesting titles, and I think these are both interesting titles. So we have the Battle Axe Special Edition on the PS5. This is a dungeon crawler, it looks like. Really nice art style. Looks fun. Figured I'd grab it. Cuphead, by the way, was $15. I don't know if I mentioned that. These were like $17.50 each, so I paid under $20 for every game, which is great. And those are all brand new sealed. Special edition. Looks cool. Figured I'd give it a shot. And then the last one, looks interesting. I'm very curious to how it's going to turn out. The seal is a little different than other games, but I think it's because it's a Serenity Forge game. But I'm excited to see how this turns out. We have Dungeon Munchies on the PS5. This is it looks like a side-scroller RPG where like you kill monsters and you can like cook them. Sounds interesting. Figured I'd give it a shot. And then we're gonna go back to QVC. That's right, QVC, the TV channel, famous for infomercials where you can call right now and place an order. Every now and again, they have some really good sales. And I happened to find another one where you can get like, it was like almost 50% off. I think it was 50% actually. I ordered, you have to get to a certain like value threshold, but then you get like half off. So what I did is I placed an order for a game that just came out and then a filler title. I hit that threshold and got them both for pretty good price. I think it was like 60 bucks or something, which is pretty good. But then there was a little mistake, but it's being corrected in my favor, so I'll take that. So I got one of the games, and that game is Immortals of Avium on the Xbox Series X. So this just came out. It is a first-person magic-wielding game. It looks pretty cool, and it actually got good reviews, so I'm excited to try it. But yeah, I didn't want to pay $70 for it, and I didn't. I paid like $35, so I'll take that. The other game that I was supposed to get was the Sonic Origins collection on the Switch. That didn't come in. Instead, they gave me another copy of Immortals of Avium, which isn't the worst because I can trade this in for a good amount of money at GameStop, but I didn't get the game I ordered. So I actually contacted QVC and told them like, hey, I didn't get a game and they're shipping it out. So I am getting Sonic. So essentially I got a second copy of Immortals of Avium for free, which is cool. And I'm sure a lot of people might be asking, well, why don't you just return it and get your first copy for free? Because it won't be free. Granted, it's, I guess, technically still a better value, but I'm just not gonna bother with it. Essentially, if you return something to QVC, there's this whole process you have to go through and you have to pay to ship it back, and that gets deducted from the refund that you get. So when you consider that, it's like $8 too. It's a lot. So I'm only gonna get like 20 bucks back, like $22 if I returned it, or I can get 33 plus a bonus if I trade it in GameStop. So I'm gonna trade it in the GameStop. So I'll keep a copy and I'll trade one in and get pretty much the amount that I spent on it back in trading credit and maybe more. And I'm still getting Sonic Origins at some point. I think right now it's supposed to come in about a week. So we'll see when it comes in. But yeah, that's what I've gotten so far. I'm still waiting on the 3 big items. And they're very big items. One of them is my most anticipated game of the year, which I'm really disappointed by because it was supposed to come in today and FedEx screwed up and now I have to wait an extra day for it, which is really annoying because I wanted to play it tonight. And the other item or other 2 items, I guess, are entirely cosmetic, but they're really cool and I'm excited to get them. So we'll get to those when they come in, but I should have at least one of them tomorrow and I can unbox that for you and show you what it is. So we'll get to that next. It is a new day, and at last I have finally received, after a day delay, an item I've been waiting for a very long time. And this is probably the game I'm the most excited about for the rest of the year. Now there are some other big games coming out and of course I will play as much as I can, but this is the game that I'm very, very excited for. So much so that I did something I haven't done in a while, and I actually bought a collector's edition for a non-Nintendo game. I don't do that very often anymore, but I did that for this one, and I hope it's worth it. We have the Starfield Constellation Edition on the Xbox Series X or S. So this is a special edition of the game that comes with a bunch of cool stuff, including an actual replica watch, which is kind of like your HUD or your Pip-Boy in this game. I'm excited to see it. I'm going to show you everything in a unboxing video elsewhere on the channel, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, I'm just happy I can finally play Starfield. So I got it, it's here. Now I'm gonna go play the game and unbox this thing for another video. But let's get to the last couple pieces that I'm still waiting for as of the time of this recording. All right, it is time for our final recap of a pickups focused episode. But I mean, we got some pretty big pickups, so can't complain there. So we're gonna start off with the games that I got before we get to the big stuff. And yes, I do have some stuff that you haven't seen yet in terms of the big stuff, so we'll get to those in a second. Well, you probably have seen it because the unboxing video already came out, but we'll get to it. So we'll start off with Garfield Lasagna Party on the Xbox Series X, party game with Garfield. I got it as part of the buy one, get one free deal from Amazon. I paid $13.50 and it's actually worth $38, so surprisingly worth way more than you would expect. Next, we have the physical edition of Cuphead on the Xbox One. I'm just glad to have a physical copy. Plus, it comes with the Delicious Last Course DLC, so whenever I'm ready to play that, although I don't know when, because Cuphead is a really difficult game, but I have a physical copy of Cuphead, which is pretty awesome. I paid $15 and it's worth $26, so because these were all buy one, get one, it basically just cuts the price in half. That's how Amazon portrays it, and you save a lot of money on these, so I did pretty well in pretty much all of them. Next, we have Battle Axe, the special edition on the PlayStation 5. Interesting looking game. I'm pretty excited to check it out. And yeah, nice addition to my PS5 collection. I paid $17.50 and this one's worth $30. And then the last game I got from Amazon is Dungeon Munchies on the PS5. Another, oh, the disc is loose. Another interesting looking game. It's like a dungeon crawler, but you cook up the enemies you find. It sounds interesting. I'm excited to check it out. Paid $17.50 and this one's worth $28. Next, we're gonna go to QVC, where I ordered two different games and ended up getting two of the same game. So I'm actually going to return one of them. Well, not return. I'm actually going to trade one of them into GameStop because it's actually, because of the promo that I got, it's actually worth more in trade-in than it would be to return it. Plus, QVC charges a restocking fee, so I'm actually better just trading it into GameStop. So hey, I'll take it. But anyway, we have Immortals of Avium on the Xbox Series X. This just came out as a first-person Magic game. If it wasn't for Starfield, I would definitely be playing this, and I might play it when I decide I want to take a break from Starfield, but it looks really good. I'm excited to play it. Got really good reviews too. I paid $40 for this because of the discount I got from QVC. It's worth $70 because it's a brand new game, and I got a second copy that I can trade in too. Now it's time to get to the heavy hitters, and these are heavy hitters. We're going to start off with the game that I have been playing pretty much all weekend during Labor Day weekend, and we'll continue to play for who knows how long because it's a very good game and I very much enjoy it. We have Starfield, the Constellation Edition on the Xbox Series X. If you have not checked out my unboxing of the Constellation Edition, make sure you do that so you can see all the goodies that are held within this box, including the watch, the steel bookcase. The whole thing is really cool. And of course, if you want to see my gameplay, I'm doing a series on the channel where you can watch at least some of my adventures in Starfield. I know I mentioned this in episode 1 of that series, but I'll mention it here too. I'm not going to be documenting my entire run because there's way too much in that game, and like there's going to be times where I just want to hop on for a little bit, like, you know, raid a ship or, you know, do some minor stuff, so I don't want to document all of that. But I'll document most of the main quests or like some of the particularly exciting quest stuff. So should have a lot of Starfield content coming on the channel pretty shortly. But yeah, Starfield, $300 for the Constellation Edition, and according to price charting, it's worth $417. So pretty good. I mean, it's sold out pretty much everywhere. It has been popping up on occasion on Amazon, but it's pretty rare and it goes away very fast. So maybe you could get lucky if you're quick, but I'd say if you like Starfield and if you're excited about the game, this is absolutely a fantastic purchase. I'm very happy with it. And then the last two items are both gaming related. They're not games though, and they're inspired by a game that hasn't come out yet. It comes out in October. But it's a game I'm pretty excited about, and now I need to beat the first two, I guess, to get there. So we're going to start off with the Spider-Man 2 DualSense on the PlayStation 5. It's a really cool limited edition controller. If you've been watching this channel for a while, you know I am an absolute sucker for limited edition controllers. I can't tell you how many on Xbox. I've got the Zelda one on the Switch, and now I've got 2 DualSenses because I have the God of War one, and now I have the Spider-Man one. I just did the unboxing video, so here's what the actual controller looks like. It's really nice. I dig it. I paid retail for this, got it pre-ordered. So it was $80, expensive controller, but it's worth that because it's a DualSense, and I'm sure it's going to be worth more in the future because most of the limited edition controllers are worth more in the future. And then the probably even bigger item, even though to me this isn't as exciting as a controller, but this item is sold out pretty much everywhere, so good luck trying to find it. The PlayStation 5 plates for Spider-Man 2. This is the disc version plates. So I can basically take the plates off of my existing PS5 and put those on it, and so my PlayStation 5 becomes the limited edition Spider-Man one. Pretty awesome. I have to give Sony all the credit in the world for coming up with this idea because it allows people to, rather than having to buy a limited edition console, they can just swap out the plates. And I think that's cool. But I paid, I think it was $65 for this. $65, it's worth $65, although it's probably worth more than that. Because price trading doesn't really have price on that. And that's it. So, pretty action-packed week. We got a few games from Amazon, 1 game from QVC. I do have a second game that's going to be part of the next episode because it's getting reshipped out from QVC. And then, of course, big items, which are Starfield, and then the 2 Spider-Man items. So, regardless of whether it's a pickups episode or not, it's a pretty action-packed one. So that's going to do it for this episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're new around here, be sure to hit that subscribe button, click the notification bell. That way you know when new videos drop. This is kind of the last episode in a pretty crazy week. We've uploaded a lot of content this week, from unboxings and lots of gameplay series. So just to give you kind of a rundown of how that's working, at the moment, Mondays are going to be for Park Beyond until that series ends, which there's only 10 episodes. So we've only got, I think, 4 left to go. Once Park Beyond ends, I'm going to move the series that's currently on Tuesdays, which is Starfield, to Mondays. So Tuesdays until Park Beyond ends, you will see my playthrough of Starfield. Wednesdays is going to be our Halloween Spooktacular series, which this year is going to be Little Hope from the Dark Pictures anthology. And if I finish it quick enough, maybe I'll jump into the next Dark Pictures game. We'll see. And then, of course, Friday, as long as I have episodes, will remain Bargain Game Hunter. I don't have an episode planned for next week, so we'll see if it comes out, hopefully, but who knows. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next episode of the Bargain Game Hunter. Bye-bye.